Hello, good morning. My name is Ana Melissa, and this is the Project Progress Part 3, and this is the practice number 11. Um, I'm going to explain the topic of macros in a robot, a very useful tool when working with programmable controller like the one we use with our robots. A macro is basically a sequence of actions that we can record into the controller so that it can be played back automatically just by pressing a button. It's like creating a shortcut for movements or instructions that the robot will repeat exactly without needing to program them from scratch each time. This is especially useful for repetitive tasks or when we want to automate a series of actions. It helps improve actually and save the time, especially when we're working with multiple robots in a situation where efficiently is a crystal, like in a competition. Um, Macros can be tried through various methods, including the designer case and the teach button, the manual VSNT as macro screen, operator panel buttons, the macros screen within another program using the macro commands instructions, input and signals such as a DI, digital input, or robot input, or user input. Um, there are three steps that require. The first step is create a robot program, and then the second step is configure it and find a execution method, and finally the third step is execute the macro asset and then chase the trigger. Um, we have different uh, creating a macro. The development of this practice is creating a macro and different steps to do this activity and the different configuration the macro has. For example, the user case and the dependent, element from the manual FESTNS screen, buttons from the operation level. In this part, we use the different button that the robot has, emerging the stop, on and off, user 1, user 2, and reset. Input signals. In this information, you can configure the macro program to when a specific input signal is received and the configuration of macro. And we have the another steps to do this activity. And finally, the activity we need to do is to create a TP program and name it tool change. Then changes the type of macro. Next, configure the macro command instruction and design creating a program so it from execution from the main program. Also teach each type of macro execution. Okay, and now let's move on the hands-on part, how actually we code a macro using the controller. We need to create a program, the circle, for example, in this case, and we execute it forward. In this case, the executed part of the program. And select, I don't want this program because it's a little program. Then next, copy this same program and change the name, the circle macro. And here we have a create. Then we have a configuration subtype, like here, a macro. And then we have a comment. And this is the other stuff that the program can have. Then press menu, then setup and a macro option. Okay. In this space, we have the macro commands and change the name like a circle macro. The program choice, we have all the choice that the macro command have, and circle macro. It's the step that we have to create. This part execute the macro command. Okay, and we do the program main and in the part of instance, press the second page of macro, and we have also the possible macro commands that we can execute. And part is circle macro. is first of all the program, shift, forward. And as you can see, the first instruction, simple macro commands, and the other instruction. And this is for all. Thank you for watching.